guys, welcome to SmokinSteve's. Let's talk turkey. That's right, today we're going to be smoking up a couple of turkey breasts. We're going to be using pecan wood, and I'm going to be mixing up my own injection. There's several ways to fix your turkey, whether it be turkey breast or a whole turkey or whatever. You can brine it, or you can inject it, or you can do neither one. And you can put rub on there, mix up your rubs. A lot of different possibilities. That's the beauty of smoking and grilling. You can mix it up a little bit, use different woods to smoke with, brine it with different things, inject it with different things, and that's what we're going to try here today. Normally I smoke them at about 250. These I'm going to crank up to about 325. I want to try to get that skin real crispy. I want to stay away from rubbery skin if I can. And something else I'm going to do to help prevent that, once I get them injected, I'm going to put them in the fridge overnight, and I'm going to put them in the fridge uncovered. Okay, that'll help get some of that. That'll help dry some of that moisture out of that skin when it's uncovered. Now it's safe to do that. Of course, you don't want the turkey, or if you're doing chicken, you can do the same thing. You don't want the chicken or the turkey touching another piece of food in there. And plus, you want to make sure you set it on a plate or in some Tupperware or something so it doesn't drip all over everything. So, you do have to take precautions, but it's completely safe to put it in there uncovered. And that should help dry that skin out a little bit and make it crispy. So, there's really no right way or wrong way of doing this. No matter what you do, it's going to be good. So we're going to try this. Make sure you stick with me. I'm going to have the recipes for the injection in the comment section after the video. And also the rub, I'll have that recipe on there as well. And you can use those or go to your own favorites or whatever you want to do. Guys, I know you're saying, oh no, a breast, that's always dry meat, right? No, not in this case. It's going to be really moist. Those of you that have experienced dry meat in the past, it's probably because it's overcooked. You want to make sure you get that turkey pulled out of there, whether it be in the oven or on the grill or smoker or whatever. You want that breast to be about 165 degrees. You can even pull it out at 162. But anything above that, you're going to overcook it, and it's going to tend to dry that meat out. Now this recipe, you can also just put it in the oven. Of course, you're not going to have the smoke involved, but you can inject it, put the rub on there, and cook it in the oven. Main thing is pulling it out when that breast is 165 degrees. That's when it's done. Now, if some of you are probably used to cooking whole turkeys, and you get them in the store with the little red pop-up deal, it tells you when it's done. The only thing is with those red pop-up things, I've done a little research on the internet, and I found that those things pop up. It could be 185 degrees. It could be as much as 200 degrees. And guys, at that point, that turkey is drying out, okay? So you don't want to rely on that red pop-up thing. If you get one that has the pop-up, go ahead, and you want to do it in the oven, go ahead and put it in the oven. But get you a digital temperature probe, and check that temperature, internal temperature, every so often. And you want to pull it out of there at 165. And it's going to be moist, and it's going to be good. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this recording and grab these turkey breasts out of the fridge, and we're going to get them prepped up for the smoke tomorrow. Here's my mommy here. I couldn't find the chicken broth. She had to find it for me. She's so helpful. She even put it all in the pan and all that stuff because I didn't know how to measure anything out.
And she found the cups too.
And yeah, she said I knew where the cups were because I get them out all the time, but I really don't. What'd you ask me a second ago? Something about the strainer? Where's the strainer?
Yeah, I said, where's the strainer?
I said, hell, you told me where it was. You told me where it was. Told me you had one. I don't know where it is. I never use it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, if I knew where it was, I wouldn't know how to use it, so you're probably going to have to do it.
Probably. Here's a strainer.
Is that fine enough?
That's what we got.
You said we had one fine enough to get all the stuff.
That should do it.
Okay. Say that again.
That should do it.
You heard that. That's coming from Sizzling Sue's. Here's the injection we're going to be using. We just threw all the ingredients here in the pan, and we're going to let that simmer. Let it get incorporated a little bit, and then we're going to be straining it and getting all them big chunks out of there so we can use it in our injector. So let's go ahead and let that simmer here for a minute. Okay, we've been simmering away here for about 5 minutes now. We're going to go ahead and shut the fire off and let it cool down, and then we're going to run it through a strainer and get all them lumps and chunks out of there so we can go ahead and inject it into our turkey breast. Okay, I got the injection all strained out, and what I did was I went ahead and separated them into 2 containers. This one here on the left, that's the one I'm going to use to inject with. And left over here, I'm going to use that to baste the outside of the turkeys. I'm going to go ahead and, after they've been in there an hour or so, I'm going to baste them about every 20 minutes or so until they're done. The reason I'm separating the 2 is because once you use this injector into the turkey, or whether it be chicken or whatever, this needle's contaminated. So I'm going to stick with this one container here and just use that to inject with, and if there's any left over, I'll just get rid of it. And this here, this will be uncontaminated, so we'll use that to baste the outside of the turkey with. So let's go ahead and grab those turkeys and get them injected up. Okay guys, I grabbed these turkey breasts out of the fridge, and we're going to go ahead and get them injected up. Now these injectors, this is just a cheap one. You can pick them up at Walmart or any of the grocery stores. No big deal. Or you can order you a fancy one off of Amazon, whatever you want to do. So pretty simple process. Just pull that plunger out and get her all loaded up here. And what we're going to do is poke this in several places and try to get this liquid in here as much as we can on both sides, and we're going to do both breasts. So what you want to do, you don't want to put a bunch of holes all over this thing. You don't want 200 holes all over it. So we're going to put, we're going to do 1 hole here, and we're going to do 3 different angles in this 1 hole. So we're going to, as we pull it out, we're going to squirt the liquid in. Okay, then that same hole, we're going to go off to a different angle. And again, push the liquid in as we pull the syringe out. Okay, same hole again, different angle. Okay, so let's go ahead and load her back up again. Let's pick us another spot and go in. Okay, same hole, different angle. Okay, let's pick us another place, go in. Change your angle. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the same process on this whole side of this breast here. Flip her over and do the other side. Then I'm going to do this second turkey breast as well. So I'll just go ahead and pause the recording while I do that, and then I'll fire it back up. Okay, we got both turkey breasts injected up here. We're going to go ahead and put a rub on now. Before we do that, though, we want to go ahead and put some extra virgin olive oil on there to give the rub something to stick to. So we're just going to drizzle some of that on there. Okay, then we're going to take some of this rub. This is a mixture that I've mixed up. I'll have the recipe in the comment section underneath the video. So you want to put this on there. Looking nice already, right? So we're going to go ahead and get this rub put on both of these turkey breasts. Get them coated up real good. And then we'll be putting them in the fridge uncovered. Try to let that skin dry out a little bit. Okay guys, we got them both rubbed up here. That's about as good as it's going to get for now. What we're going to do is go ahead and put these in the fridge. We're going to let them set in there overnight. Like I said, we're not going to cover them up or anything. We want that skin to dry out a little bit. Hopefully that'll help us with the crispiness of the skin. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this recording and put them in the fridge. Let them set in there overnight, and then we'll come back in the morning and throw them on the smoker. Okay, we got the turkey breasts on the grill now. I let the temperature get up to about 250, and I went ahead and threw the turkey breasts on, but I'm going to let the temperature climb up to about 320, 325 or so, and let it cook until 165 internal temperature. Okay guys, these turkey breasts have been on here about an hour. We're going to go ahead and open the lid up and take a peek and go ahead and spritz these guys with that leftover injection. In a little bit, we're going to go ahead and put some mac and cheese on this top shelf. So we're going to go ahead and spritz those up every 20 minutes, every 30 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and let her cook. Okay guys, as you can see, we got her pulled off the smoker. We pulled it off at about 162 and let it rest for 20-30 minutes, and I got this one all sliced up here. Well, it's a half of a breast here. So I'm going to go in here for the taste test here, so hang on. Okay guys, got it all carved up. I'm going to go in for the taste test and let you know how it is. Get me a little piece. Well, it's pretty juicy. As you can see, it's looking pretty good. Here we go. Nice. You're gonna like it. One more bite. Okay, guys, that's good. So, no matter what the occasion, whether it be Thanksgiving, Christmas, any holiday, or maybe no holiday at all, maybe you're just having friends or family over, this is a crowd pleaser. Give it a try. You're gonna love it.